Hi, and welcome to the Brisbane Professionals Podcast. This is a podcast brought to you by SMS Law, going through the legal secrets that will benefit you and your clients, as well as having a little bit of fun as we go. This podcast is designed to educate you on, number one, complicated legal terms that we will explain in an easy to understand manner. Two, to understand why you do things from a legal perspective in your business. And three, to help you develop a plan for the future success of your business. Our mission is to help empower small to medium-sized businesses around the world to get access to legal advice so that they can help build their communities and make the world a better place. Did you know that any business owner is on average 7 months away from losing everything? That is the average time that it takes from a successful business to fold when an aspect of their business is not set up correctly. This podcast is all about empowering you and your business with knowledge and tools to ensure that that doesn't happen to you or to your clients. Let's begin, shall we?
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Brisbane Professionals Podcast. My name is Jeremy Stretton, and I have with me Craig Mason. Say hello to everyone, please, Craig.
Hello, Jeremy. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I hope all of our listeners are too.
Just keeping everyone on their toes. This is actually Craig, and that's Jeremy. I guess you didn't realise.
I think our regular listeners will have realised that.
Yeah, well. Anyway, how you going?
I'm
ready
good
for another show?
Raring to go.
Raring to go. Excellent. So today's show, I don't know if you've been listening to the last three shows, we've been touching on sort of insurance and wills and estate planning type things. One of the agreements that might come up, and this is really from a business point of view, is a buy-sell option agreement. It's something that people definitely need to consider, and you need to get good advice about it before you go ahead and do it. So, Jeremy, what exactly is a buy-sell option agreement in the context we're talking about here?
Yeah, so a buy-sell option agreement is essentially a agreement between business partners, could be 2, 3, 4, 5 business partners, that basically says that if something happens to the person, if they one of the partners, if they die or if they're disabled, that the other partners have the automatic right to buy the shares owned by the other, or by that person who's passed away or disabled. And what it does is it enables the business to continue to operate without the family of one of the partners if they die or they're disabled. So a buy-sell option agreement is super important when you've got business partners, to make sure that you're not forced into business with someone else that you don't want to be in business with. But basically the functionality of it means that if Craig and I are business partners, if something happens to me, then Craig automatically buys my shares, and my family is compensated through insurance policies or anything like that, or the purchase of the shares for the my part of the company. So that's a buy-sell option agreement. Do you want to talk about the benefits of having one, Craig?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few benefits. One is the certainty for your remaining business partner, for instance, or however many there might be, and the family of the deceased or disabled person as well. So they know that one of these is in place, then there's a structure to how it is all going to happen if something happens. Then funds that, gives something back to the estate, and allows the business to continue. So without one, there are issues sometimes about the business being able to continue. Can't afford to, for instance, or that partner can't pay out the other person because they don't have the funding, those sorts of things. So these types of agreements with ways of funding it through, as you said, insurance policies and things of that nature, allow the business to continue. So the benefit is the certainty, the ability to actually raise the funding, and to give business continuity. So pretty important benefits. So when you're thinking about this, what do you need to consider, Jeremy, before you sign up?
There's two main things that you need to consider. The first is what events will constitute the buy-sell option agreement being triggered. Normally it's death and disability, total and permanent disability, not necessarily just something that's not total disability. And then also the amount that you want to be paid for the shares. And really what goes along with that is the tax consequences of the policies, the insurance policies that you have in place. This is where you really need to get advice from your lawyer, from your financial planner, to make sure that those policies are right for you and that they will give you the best tax position. So really super important ones to consider. Craig, finally, when should people seek legal advice on these documents?
Yeah, they should definitely be seeking it before they sign it, that's for sure. So we tend to work with a financial planner who is also involved in it through as we spoke about in the last show we did, Jeremy, about personal insurance. So this sort of fits into that when you're talking to a financial planner. So you want to be getting that advice early so they can structure the document the way you want it to be. It's going to work for your circumstances. And this obviously all has to happen prior to signing it. Once it's signed, then obviously you've got a binding document and it might be hard to change. So definitely before you sign it, and along the way with the financial planner or whoever else it is that's involved. So yeah, vitally important. Okay. Did we have anything else you want to talk about with buy-sell option agreements for today?
No, I think we've covered it for our viewers and listeners.
I concur. I think we have. All right. Thanks for joining us. Please, if you would like, jump on Facebook and like SMS Law on there. Follow us on Twitter. Search for us on LinkedIn and connect through that. Also, as a favour, before we sign off, if you would love to, or we would love you to, rate and review the podcast on whatever platform it is that you're getting it. 5-star ratings are welcomed, and any other comments you want to put in there, that would be very much appreciated. Jeremy, we're done. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.